Today I'm going to show you how I find stuff in thrift stores to resell on eBay as a side hustle. Stick around to the end of this video and I'll show you our best high-ticket items we've found to resell on eBay. I'm Craig, I'm a former financial coach and jack of all trades who wants to help people learn useful life skills that aren't being taught in most schools. Subscribe to my channel and we'll level up our skills, plus I'll try to make it entertaining. Let's get into it. There are many different thrift stores around the country. My family typically sticks to Goodwill because their price structure is easy to understand and they have a similar layout. When I thrift, I typically go with my mom and my girlfriend. We each specialize in different areas. I head straight to the toys and board games, my mom has a keen eye for trinkets, and my girlfriend finds puzzles and other trendy items. This isn't a career for us, it's a hobby that we use to make some extra cash. If we were to calculate the time we spend in the store, the gas money to drive there, the time it takes to list and ship out an item, I can guarantee you it would be a better use of my time to just get a traditional job with an hourly rate. But there is something fun about going on a little treasure hunt with my family, and it requires minimum financial investment on our part. When I get to the toy area, I start with the board games and the puzzles. First thing I'm looking for is anything new in the package. These are the easiest things to list on eBay and sell because they don't require any cleanup or prep time. Today I found this kid's board game that stood out because the box was in great condition. The package was open, but that doesn't mean it won't sell. Used stuff sells fine, it just depends on the item. Check this out, everything inside the box is still new in the package. This was a good find. I kind of want to play this game. They're only charging $2 for this. This looks promising, but before I buy it, I want to make sure it sells and I want to know what price it sells for. This is the most important part. I don't want to buy stuff that won't sell. I live in a tiny house. I don't have room for crap taking up space in here. For this part, I downloaded the free eBay app to my phone. I can click the photo button and scan the barcode on lots of items. It'll pull up any active listings showing that item. If there are lots of listings of that item, that usually isn't a good sign for me. I don't want lots of competition. This means I'll have to undercut their prices to sell this quickly. There is another factor I need to check as well. In the upper right hand corner of the app, I'm going to click Filter, Show More, and then scroll down to Sold Items. Then I click Show Results. This tells me what people actually paid for the item and what they paid for shipping. With this info, I can determine whether or not I can flip this item for a profit. In this case, I can see there's one other item listed just like mine for $39.99 plus free shipping. I know from experience that this item will fit in a flat rate box, which will probably cost me about $10 to ship within the United States. Past auctions have sold the same item recently for as low as $29 with free shipping included. So if I take my anticipated sale price of $29, subtract the $2 that it costs to buy it, subtract the $10 that it's going to cost me to ship it, and subtract eBay's 10% that they're going to take off the top, which we'll say in this case I'm going to round that to about $3. That means it's going to cost us about $15 to get rid of this item. If we sell for $29, but our cost is at $15, that leaves us a profit margin of $14. That's a good enough profit margin for me to actually purchase this item. When I get home, I remove the price tag with a hairdryer and some Goo Gone. The hairdryer technique helps remove the tag without leaving so much residue. The Goo Gone will help remove any residue that didn't get picked up by that process. Then I take some photos of the product from every angle using an old white poster as a backdrop. I put it near a light or window to get better quality photos. Make sure to get close-ups of any rips or damages to the packaging or product. I'll highlight these issues in the photo editor on my phone before I upload them. It's far better for me to bring this up now and make the customer feel confident in their buying decision than to have them buy a damaged product that they return afterwards. Returns eat up our time and money from the shipping costs. eBay has made it really easy to list an item, especially if there is a similar one already on the market. The simplest way to list an item is to scan the barcode with your phone. This brings up other listings of the same item. Then I just click Sell One Like This, and it pre-populates all the main information I need to create a new listing. Then we just need to upload our photos, change the shipping costs, and add any additional details about the item in the description. The description area is where I typically annotate if there's any damage to the item. When writing a description, my general rule of thumb is, if I were buying this item, what would I want to know? Calculating shipping costs takes a little experience. Once you've sold a few items, you'll have a better idea of how much shipping will cost on future sales. Big, bulky items at the store generally aren't worth purchasing as they cost too much to ship. Once everything looks good, we can make the auction live by clicking List the Item. If the item doesn't have a barcode, look for similar items using the search function, and then click Sell One Like This. If there's nothing like your product listed on eBay, you'll just have to create a new listing from scratch. Navigate to the Sell tab on eBay and click Create New Listing. We typically schedule auctions for 1 week. Once they sell and we receive payment, we box up the item. We print a shipping label from the eBay website to make the shipping drop off easier when we get to the post office. We always get a receipt to show that we dropped off the items because the post office has been hit and miss with getting our items to our customers within a reasonable time frame. That's the whole process. Those are the tried and true methods that work for us after years of trial and error. The most important thing is to only buy stuff that will actually sell. And to ensure this, you gotta look up the recent sales of similar items. Now, as promised, I'm gonna share 4 of the best treasures that we've found at Goodwills around the country. The first one was a book. When I was a financial coach, I had asked my mom to look for extra copies of the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad that I could lend out to some of my students. One day she brought me a copy home from the Goodwill and opened up the cover to show me what she'd found. The book had cost her $2, but inside of the book's cover was a $20 bill and a custom message from someone's grandpa to their grandson. Just making that purchase got my mom $18. I actually just gave her a $20 bill and kept that whole situation intact for videos like these so I could share that story with other people. Another honorable mention was the Fireball Island board game. If you've never played this board game, you're missing out. This game is a lot of fun. I still have a copy myself from my childhood, but my mom also found a copy at Goodwill as well. This game is actually so much fun. There was a crowdfunding campaign recently that relaunched a new version of it. The next one was a weird one. It was a small metal plaque, and that metal plaque sold for several $100s on eBay. Not bad for a few dollar purchase. And the last one is a wooden advent calendar that sold around Christmas time. My girlfriend found this on a stack at a Goodwill while we were road tripping across the country. I'm always curious what other people have found as well, so let me know in the comments below if you've found any treasures while you're out thrifting. eBay is just one side hustle. In the next video, I'm going to show you several other side hustles we can use to fund an investment account.